If any of you guessed that I had chosen a Toyota body, you were kind of right. Welcome back to the Skill Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. It is Season 1, Episode 2 of Overhauling, and that's Overhauling, in case any lawyers are watching. And we are overhauling the Element Enduro Sendero. This has been a really great truck, and I've really enjoyed driving it. But, of course, with anything old, eventually you have to get something new. So rather than get anything totally new, the whole focus of this series is taking an existing truck that's in my collection and overhauling it, making it new, cleaning it up, adding new parts, making it better. No budget, no razzing other YouTubers, just building a truck and having some fun while we do it. In the previous episode, we made some upgrades from SSD. We also added Proline tires and wheels. So now we are looking at making some mechanical and a few more cosmetic upgrades to make this truck even better. This week, most notably, you will see that there is a new Proline metric body on the Element Enduro. And this body was meant to kind of look like a Toyota. It's not officially licensed, so it's not technically a Toyota Tacoma, but you can see that's where the inspiration came from. I've decided to call this a Toyota Taco Bell Grande.
That's the joke.
It's a really great body. The mold is really nice. The depth of the bed isn't so shabby for a Lexan body. What I really like about it, though, is that it's got this separate hood and room for a some sort of motor. I've printed out all of the Knight Customs metric pieces that you can get for the metric body. James offers two services. You can buy all of his parts pre-made at Shapeways in really high strength SLS printed nylon. It's a really great material. It's very rigid and very robust and will take a fair bit of abuse. The second option is to be able to print all of James's parts through My Mini Factory. And My Mini Factory offers all of the same parts that you can download the files for and print at home on your PLA or ABS 3D printer. Of course, because it's a home printer, it won't have the same strength or rigidity that an SLS printed part will, but the pricing is super reasonable, and that's why I wanted to go this route, because, you know, adding all these parts up from Shapeways can cost you a bundle. That's the other great part of printing at home, is that the quality isn't always there, and they do require a fair bit of sanding and priming to get to a nice smooth finish. But it's so rewarding to spend hours and hours sanding. There is a engine bay, there is a adventure rack, there are fenders front and rear, there's front and rear bumpers, there's a lot of really great parts. There are light buckets. He's done everything that you can possibly think of for this body to really make it pop and give it some more dimension. It's going to be a really great looking truck once it's all finished. And speaking of that, it's still clear, obviously. What color or what scheme would you like to see me do on this truck? I really love getting your feedback on this, and if we can maybe avoid doing a TRD scheme this time, that would be really great. I do love the TRD schemes, but it would be cool to do something a little bit different. So if you've got a great idea, post it down below. A few more gray plastic parts got added to the truck from Element. The Element floorboards, the Enduro rock sliders as well, and the Enduro transmission mount. And this also includes a servo mount. I just haven't gotten around to doing that one yet. We'll save that for a future episode. Maybe when I install a servo winch. The gray plastic is a nice upgrade and offers a lot more rigidity over the stock plastic black parts that are included on the kit. Unfortunately, the Reefs RC sliders weren't going to work. They're a bit wide for the metric body, which is unfortunate because they are really nice sliders. I'm sure that I will find a project that will fit those later on down the road. Part and parcel with that transmission skid swap is upgrading the transmission to 12% overdrive. These gears are included with your Element RTR, and it's a really easy swap to make and adds about 6% more performance. So why wouldn't you do that? This is about a 5-minute deal to swap the gears over, so it's really super easy. The Element manual is really excellent, and they do offer a set of instructions at the back here for doing that 12% upgrade. It also shows you in both configurations if you've decided to have the transmission swapped so the spur is at the front of the truck instead of the rear. I prefer it in the rear. I'm just gonna go off the directions right here. All you really do is move the spur gear cover take the motor off the motor mount, open up the transmission, remove these 2 gears, and replace them with the gears that were included in the kit. Seal everything back up and you've just gained 6% overdrive for a total of 12%. And that 12% will make a big difference when you're trying to pull yourself up over obstacles and actually increase the steering immensely. This is already a great steering truck. Adding that additional overdrive is only going to help. It's a really great upgrade, super easy to do. I cannot recommend it enough. They gave you the parts, why not do it? And finally, thanks to RC 4x4 Performance Links, I added a set of their new high clearance stainless steel links. Matt from RC 4x4 Performance includes all the links that are required for this truck, including a new geometry for the panhard and the steering drag link. And with those extra high clearance links, you're gonna find yourself crawling right over things that you didn't think you could get over as easily as before. Matt also uses the much stronger Revo rod end with metal pillow balls, so you're gonna find a ton more strength and longevity out of these links than you would get out of the stock links. I think it's a tremendously good upgrade and something I definitely recommend. I'll be sure to put links down below to all the stuff I used so you can upgrade your Element Enduro if you're following along. And if you're not, maybe you should. This is a really great platform and one that I'm really excited to be tucking into again. So that's it. That's all we did. It seems like not very much, but it's actually a fair bit. I cannot wait to get to episode 3. We've got a ton more planned. There's a lot more stuff from SSD coming out that I definitely want to put on this truck as well. I cannot wait to get to that stuff. And if you've got any other great ideas for upgrades, be sure to comment down below. And of course, if you like this video, hit the like button. It really helps out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also really helps out. And hit that notification bell so you get updates anytime there's a new video from the Scale Builders Guild, which also helps out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again for episode 3.